Well, it's November 11th, 2023, and I just wanted to do another update on all my luffa as the trees are changing color, leaves are falling, luffa leaves are shriveling. We just had a super cold day today, and it's warmed up a little bit. The sun was actually out. Thought it was going to come out here to some sunshine, but it went away again. Vines are kind of really giving up the ghost here. These were my chia seeds I grew over here, and as big as they got, they just didn't last. I think I can keep that watered well enough, but just while they're here, I'll point out this is the chia seeds that did survive. They grew off of this one big bush here. So it'll be interesting. I mean, they're at least to the flower stage. I don't know what they'll do from there. And then some of these even did flower. Okay, back to the update. So this was all wax gourd everywhere it took over, but it's kind of trailing back. So these are some wax gourd winter melon. A big old hefty one there. But these are my luffa, and these would be all the basically Virginia Huskies, but these are kind of pulled more towards the thinner side. We'll look around back on the front there. I can see better. Oh, there's another winter melon. I'm seeing winter melons pop out that I didn't know I had. And this is a pretty good example of the husky. I mean, this is kind of the look that I seem to be going for with the husky. And a number of them in here and around, and I'm gonna have to pick that one. And everything's gotten crunchy with the cold. So that's kind of what it's looking like on the inside, and pretty consistently shaped, I'd say. And then we come back to this side. Yeah, this one here I had out earlier. What I kind of look at on these is when they get kind of like three-sided, and you got a flat side, flat side, flat side. That tells me that they're kind of starting to suck in, and so I'm hoping the juices will suck in, and it'll create the sponge and kind of dry up some so that I can go ahead and harvest. Right now I've been harvesting just a couple at a time. And then we get to some over here, which are of the apple variety. The apple variety is nice and big and huge and round. And we get this rat-eaten variety. These guys, they do like those. They taste good, I guess, the apples, because the rats have been working on them. I even put a piece of poison up there to see if maybe you would chew on that too. And even though it's November, still got some cranking out. I don't see how they can possibly last, but you never know. Again, more on the apple side. The other side is more the Virginia Huskies. Let's walk around outside and look. Okay, back out to the front of the property. And these are about ready to cut. They're pretty light, turned yellow. These up here are not as thick. They don't have as much of a girth as the other ones do, the Virginia Huskies, but they about the same length. And these guys here, they came out pretty late in the season, so they're not really holding up too well. This was my Halloween painted one. And then a bunch of these here, another Halloween painted one there. These were all on a bamboo that reached over here to this dogwood tree, but it collapsed. There's too much weight for it. And the bamboo dried up and got brittle and cracked. But yeah, again, these are really what I would say my signature Virginia Husky size luffa look like. And then from there, they might take a little bit more of a heavy bottom, thin top, Some of them may go and stretch out a little longer than the others. Oh, and another winter melon in here. Oh, and another husky in there. And a bunch of them here. Just like the apple. Oh, and a baby one I didn't see down there. I'll put you up here so you don't get munched by anything. And more over here. And then we come back on this side. And again, I got Virginia Huskies. And then apples. I grew more apples this year along with the Virginia Huskies just because I thought I'd rather try to reinforce that apple genetics into these Virginia Huskies. So we got apple and Virginia Huskies kind of growing side by side here. And I didn't really grow much of any of the common luffa, the long thin ones. Only ones I have close to them are like an organic luffa, white, and this one's like pretty light, just about ready to harvest. Some of those are really heavy though. These are all still pretty solid, and solid. So that's the update on my front yard. I got a bunch more in the back too to keep an eye on, but that's where we're at with the front yard Huskies, Virginia Huskies luffa.